All right, guys. Today we're looking at 10 classic project cars that are so cheap they almost don't make sense. From forgotten muscle legends to 1950s land yachts sitting in backyards, every one of these has a story. Let's jump in. Car number 1, 1968 Ford Ranchero, $1,500. All right. First up, we've got a 1968 Ford Ranchero in a soft, faded blue, listed for $1,500 in New Jersey. According to the seller, it was running before it sat, which could mean anything from just needs fresh gas to this thing hasn't fired since the Obama administration. But hey, engine and transmission are supposedly healthy, the frame isn't rotted, and it comes with a clean title, which is already a win in the Rust Belt. If you're into these half-car, half-truck weirdos, this might be a fun little rescue project. Not bad for the price. Car number 2, 1964 Ford Falcon 2-door, $1,800. Next up, a 1964 Falcon 2-door out in Delaware. It's got a 289 paired with a C4 automatic, but it's not running and it needs work. The seller makes that very clear. This one has big project or parts car energy, and they're selling the whole thing as one package. No parting out, no trades, and absolutely no auto-generated messages, please. They even added a smiley face, which somehow makes it feel more aggressive. Still, a 2-door Falcon with a small block for $1,800 or best offer? That's not the worst starting point. Car number 3, 1964 Chevrolet Impala Bel Air, $1,000. Car number 3 is listed as an Impala, but the seller says it's actually a 1964 Bel Air. It's missing a transmission, has a 327 small block, and the floor pans are rusted, because of course they are. The good news? The seller says the price is definitely not firm. Translation, please take this thing away from me. If you're brave enough to weld and you've always wanted a 1964 Chevy sedan, this is one of the cheapest entry points you'll ever see. Car number 4, 1979 Chevrolet Malibu El Camino, $2,000. Number 4 is a bit of an identity crisis. It's listed as a 1979 Malibu, but the seller says it's actually an El Camino from West Virginia. It hasn't been on the road in 8 years, but they claim it has good bones, which is always promising. It has a 305 that ran before they removed the intake, a spare 350 that needs a rebuild, a TH350 transmission, and a clean title, plus a pile of extra parts. $2,000 or best offer for a Project El Camino with a parts stash isn't bad. Just be ready to spend some quality time wrenching. Car number 5, 1976 Chevrolet Camaro, $1,000. And rounding out part 1, we've got a 1976 Camaro for $1,000 in Kentucky. It's bright orange, kinda rough, and comes with no title, just a bill of sale. Oh, and there's no engine or transmission. The seller says it would make a good race car, and honestly, yeah, that tracks. If you've got a spare small block lying around and you don't care about paperwork, this could be a fun backyard toy. Just don't expect a daily at any time soon.
Car number 6, 1978 Chevrolet Corvette, $1,500. All right, kicking off part 2 with a 1978 Corvette out in Michigan. Listed at $1,500, and it actually has a motor and transmission. But if you want those included, the seller says it's $2,500. It's red, it's automatic, and it's supposedly only been driven 300 miles, which is extremely suspicious unless this thing has been sitting longer than most of us have been alive. It comes with beauty rings and a couple other parts, which is classic vague seller energy. Still, a C3 Corvette project for under $3,000? That's tempting for anyone who's ever wanted a cheap fiberglass headache. Car number 7, 1971 Pontiac Lemans SE, $2,000. Next up, a 1971 Pontiac Lemans SE, 4-door, with 2 cars included, the main one plus a parts car and an extra transmission. The seller's uncle wants them gone because he lost interest, which usually means the cars have been sitting in the same patch of grass since the Bush administration. It's rocking a 350 small block, automatic, silver over blue, and 200,000 miles. Definitely a project, definitely crusty, but $2,000 for 2 old Pontiacs isn't bad if you want something to wrench on all winter. Car number 8, 1953 Buick Century, $1,500. Now this one is cool. A 1953 Buick Century, single owner, black on blue, straight 8 engine, and a clean title. It actually runs, and the seller says it could drive if the brakes worked. Classic old car problem. They're throwing in every extra part you would ever need, which sounds like a full garage worth of spares. The seller is also open to trades, and specifically wants a Pontiac Fiero or a good daily driver. If you roll up with an 80s wedge-shaped plastic spaceship, you might drive home in a 1950s land yacht. Not a bad deal. Car number 9, 1967 MGB Roadster, $1,800. Car number 9 is a 1967 MGB Roadster, black with a red interior, so already great color combo. But this one is a full-blown project. It's not running, it's disassembled, and the seller started a restoration before realizing they no longer have the space to keep going. The motor turns, most of the parts are included, but it's missing the soft top and some unibody panels. And yes, it has rust. A lot of it. The seller is even willing to part it out if you only want certain pieces, so whether you want a full British Roadster project or just need bits for your own MG, this one's flexible. Car number 10, 1955 Oldsmobile 88, $1,000. And finally, we've got a 1955 Oldsmobile 88, listed for $1,000 in Tennessee. This is a what you see is what you get kind of deal. Fairly solid body, floors are rusted, but overall pretty complete. There's no title, just a bill of sale, but the VIN tag is still there. And honestly, it's kind of impressive how complete it looks for a car this older than most of our parents. If you're into mid-50s American cruisers and you want something cheap to drag home, this one's worth a look. And that's all 10 for today. If you enjoyed checking out these weird, dusty old projects with me, make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next batch. There are always more forgotten classics to explore. See you in the next one.